Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up. Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. I'm kind of in a weird, random spot right now. I usually start these videos off in my bedroom, but today is going to be a little different. Not a whole lot of stuff hits Blu-ray and DVD today, as I saw online. And hopefully the wind is not too windy, so it's not like blowing into the microphone or anything like that. But I'm going to be heading on out to the usual spots today. Maybe a couple of thrift stores. See if I can find anything unique and cool. But before I head on over to the first location of the day, I want to let you guys all know about a really cool movie screening event that's going to be happening this coming Monday, December 4th. They're going to be screening Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the second movie in the Mortal Kombat franchise, at the Chinese Theater with Robin Shou and some of the other cast members. They're going to be there live with free photos and free autographs and everything like that. I'm going to be there. I'll have links to the ticket if you guys want to get a ticket of your own in the description box of this video. So please come on out, hang out with us. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. A friend of mine, Corey Davis, is putting on this event down there. He put on the event for the very first Mortal Kombat movie a couple of months ago, and I made a video there. I'll leave a link to that video in the description box of this video so you guys can see how much fun it was. So if you guys want to come on down this coming Monday, December 4th, links down below to where you can get your tickets on Fandango. But guys, enough chit chat. Let's head on over to the first location of the day and see if we find anything over at my first location of the day, the local Goodwill. Well, inside Goodwill right now, taking a look at some of the selection that they have here. It doesn't look like they really changed out anything in the past couple of weeks and stuff since I've been here. They have like more copies of Rent on DVD, which is cool for people that haven't seen that movie before, but I love it. They have the Clerks animated series. This was actually really kind of funny. I don't know, I wish it lasted longer than it did. It only lasted like a couple episodes on television when it first aired. But I'm not really seeing much of anything except for like seasons of Burn Notice and different things like that. There's like, you see even more of them like down here, season 7 and 6 and stuff. Like, that's the only things I see that's different and new over here. That, and I think I saw like a VHS, Shaolin Drunkards and stuff. But like, I have this one on on DVD at home, like my martial art collection, because they have like a handful of like kung fu classic ones here to buy on VHS, but no need to buy them on VHS if I have them on DVD and or Blu-ray. But also, guys, Goodwill people just pulled out these different cards full of like this different stuff that they brought in from the back, and then they have some movies on the card up here, so and some CDs also, like some Dixie Chicks and different things like that. Let's see what the media they have here. Looks like they have like Death Race, Blu-ray, Taken. Nothing super out of the ordinary. Just some Twilight, Grown Ups. like Terminator 2, which I believe is going to be getting a 4K release really soon. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be dope. This is one of my favorite action films of all time. But as you can tell, nothing super crazy. Well, guys, I just came across this in the Goodwill. It's kind of cool. You don't really see this that often. An Alf plushie. Like, hey, I want to eat some cats. This is actually kind of cool, and it feels like it should talk or something. Like it should have like a button on it somewhere for it to talk. Like, it even has like this big battery pack like in the back here somewhere. Where was it? There, like a little battery pack back here. Like, I think it might be dead, but it's kind of cool. Like, how often do you see an Alf plushie? This thing's like what, like $5-6 or something like that. Well, guys, over at my next destination of the day, the local Best Buy. Let's head on in there and see if they have any deals. All right, everyone, in Best Buy right now, taking a look at see what they have this week. Valerian came out last week. There's like not a lot of selection of stuff that came out today. Logan Lucky was one of the titles that was released today on Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K. I actually watched this movie a couple days ago. I may or may not have a review of this at the end of this video. Not quite sure yet. I'll wait till I get home to find out if I'm going to do it. But here's another movie that came out today, I believe, with Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones and everything. I haven't seen this one, but you guys let me know down below if this one's worth watching. But like, when it comes to like new release stuff this week, I don't really see much of anything. And this might have been a week or two ago, but Best Buy has their own exclusive of How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey that includes like a free Grinch hat and everything, which is kind of cool, but this movie was just okay in my opinion, nothing super special. But guys, the display they have over here for the Sony titles is buy one get one free. It looks like kind of picked over here, but if you see any titles at your local Best Buy, these for this little rack right here is buy one get one free. The only thing that's kind of tempting me right now is Rough Night, and maybe the triple feature of Men in Black, and maybe this one right here, but that's 3. All the rest I either have or Well, Best Buy was a bust today. Well, over at my next destination of the day, the local Target, well, I hope they're still there. I guess I'm gonna walk up in the Target and see if they're actually there, because I'm at the, I'm behind the building right now making my way to go in. But before I head in there, hopefully, I just want to say thank you guys all for checking out my Black Friday video. For some crazy reason, it got over 100,000 views to it. I know some of the comments were kind of mean and harsh, but hey, that's just the, YouTube life. But I just want to say thanks guys for checking out that video and supporting my channel. And for you guys that are new, thank you guys for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Okay, cool guys. It does look like Target's open. Let's head on in, see if they have anything cool. Alright everyone, let's take a look and see the new release rack over here at the Target this week. I wonder if they're gonna have Stranger Things. Huh. Damn it, I can't find it anywhere. Where the hell is Stranger Things? Other than that, that's all I really see new release-wise up on this shelf over here. I know, I should probably get up on this one this week because it came out last week and it wasn't on sale on Black Friday at all, but should I just get up on this one? And also, I think this might have been released today or last week, the 24 Season 1 Legacy. This is like, the continuation or something of the 24 series, but with a new actor in it instead of Kiefer Sutherland. That looks kind of cool. I didn't know that was out now. Oh, and for you guys who are wondering about where the hell's my Black Friday haul video, it should be up in the next couple days because it seems like I haven't received any of the stuff that I got or ordered online. So like I might just do the haul video in the next day or so. At my next destination of the day, the local Westfield Mall. Let's go up in there, see if I find anything unique. Man, I forgot how boring the malls are these days. No media stores, no video game places. Well, GameStop, but I'm talking about like arcade-wise. Man, malls are boring. I did come in for something special though. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What? That's why I came to the mall, baby. Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is like crack, man. I don't do crack, but this is like my crack. Well guys, just got done eating my Menchie's yogurt. Heading on home now. Couldn't find anything really to get up on today, movie related. I could have picked up that Alf, stuffed animal doll thing. It was kind of dirty, and it didn't really work. And I don't know, did I really need that to put next to my Urkel doll and my Chucky doll? Probably not. But I just like going out every Tuesday to see what kind of cool deals there are, if any at all. But guys, make sure, if you guys are in the Hollywood area, this coming Monday, to come to the cool screening that my friend Corey Davis is going to be having in Hollywood, showing Mortal Kombat Annihilation on the big screen with Liu Kang himself, Robin Shou, and some of the other cast members, with free autographs, free pictures. It's going to be a good old time. Link to if you guys want to get a ticket to that, in the description box of this video for the Fandango website. But also, check out the event page on Facebook. There'll be a link for it too. But let's head on home for some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Alright everyone, I'm back home now from Hoarding Up. About to give you guys some... Alright everyone, now on to the review portion of this video here. I have about 5 Blu-rays to talk to you guys about today and 1 4K title. The first one up over here is from Scream Factory. It's a new collector's edition, and that is Stephen King's Misery here on Blu-ray. This is the one that stars, of course, James Caan and Kathy Bates right here. It's based on a Stephen King novel, which I've never read, I'm not gonna lie, but I've seen this movie multiple times back in the day. It's pretty much about James Caan's character, who's a romance novelist. He has fans all over the world, and one day he gets in a car accident and he gets rescued by a nurse on the side of the road that just happens to be Annie Wilkes, played by Kathy Bates, and she's his #1 fan, and crazy stuff starts to happen. to poor James Caan's character. You have to watch the movie to find out how it all unfolds. But it's one of the most tense, thrilling thrillers that I've ever seen, especially back in the '90s when I first saw this movie. It's just a really well done film. Probably one of Stephen King's best, in my opinion. It's not his very best, but one of his best in my opinion. But in the new Scream Factory edition here, we get all the original special features that were on previous editions of different editions that came out. Sorry, I'm stuttering. But on this Blu-ray, we get a new 4K restoration from the original film elements, a new interview with director Rob Reiner, new interviews with special effects makeup artist Greg Nicotero, and of course audio commentary by Rob Reiner also, which was on previous editions. You get a slew of all these special features that are on here, and of course the original artwork that we got on the old school DVDs and VHS back in the day, which is kind of cool to get a reverse cover on here. But I gotta say, the transfer on this film is absolutely amazing, man. I know one of these days Shout Factory is going to jump into the 4K game and put out 4K Blu-rays, but man, this was a great transfer, man. If you guys are a fan of this film, it looks and sounds amazing. I can't recommend this one enough. But that's The Misery, new Scream Factory Blu-ray right here. And next up over here from Universal is Logan Lucky on 4K Blu-ray and digital copy combo pack right here. This film right here is from the director of Oceans 11, 12, and 13, and Magic Mike, it says. And this one right here, of course, stars, Channing Tatum, Adam Driver, and Daniel Craig. It's pretty much about this, okay, compose myself. Come on, Brendan, compose yourself. It's pretty much about Channing Tatum's character, who at the beginning of this movie lives in this kind of small town and loses his job, and he has to figure out a way to get some money because he doesn't want to lose his daughter because his wife is about to move to a different town, and his wife is remarried and has her own family going on, and he kind of wants to stay in his daughter's life and try to figure out how to make money to make this stuff happen. So he decides to rob the local Indy 500 race, or the racetrack that's in town, and it's pretty much him, Adam Driver, his brother with one arm, and a group of his friends or what have you, going out to this place to try to rob it. It's a pretty decent heist flick. It's not one of the best movies by any means. I forgot the director's name. Steven Soderbergh. There you go. Steven Soderbergh, who is a pretty damn good director. But this movie is not one of his best. The Oceans movies are a lot cooler heist movies and stuff, but this one does have some really decent performances in here. Daniel Craig is actually amazing in here as an inmate that's trying to help Channing Tatum's character pull off this heist. And I don't know, I thought it had a couple of decent moments in here. Not one of those ones I can see myself rewatching over and over again by any means, like the Oceans films, but it's definitely not bad. It's one of those ones I would recommend watching at least once in your life right here. It looks amazing here on 4K, and on the Blu-ray right here, all you really do get is some deleted scenes on here. But the 4K looks amazing with the color palette and everything like that. But yeah, that's all you really get on this new release that came out this week. And next up over here from Universal also is a new 4K edition of Despicable Me 3, which I talked about in my last Hoarding Up video that me and my little, nephew watched together a couple days ago. He absolutely loves the Minions movies, or that's what he likes to call them. He doesn't say Despicable Me, he just goes, Minions! That's his favorite thing. That, and of course watching, Nightmare Before Christmas is his other favorite thing. But of course this is the third one in the Despicable Me franchise, or the fourth, if you guys want to count the Minions movie. And in this one, Gru gets to meet his long-lost brother, as the Minions are really mad at Gru, and the majority of them leave Gru to go on their own little adventure. And it's also Gru's trying to, find the bad guy that's like an old 80s, superstar turned evil, and has stolen this diamond, and Gru's trying to get it back for himself, kind of thing. It's actually a fun family movie. It's not as good as the other the first two Despicable Me movies, in my opinion, but I thought it was still enjoyable to watch, and my little nephew Ethan was having a blast watching it here. And on this 4K, you also get a new Minions mini movie on here, which I thought was pretty funny. Some deleted scenes, and of course, little special features that you get on here for the kids that would enjoy it and everything. But it does look amazing here on 4K. I can't lie. But that's the Despicable Me 3 here on 4K. And next up over here from Lionsgate Home Entertainment is a new movie starring Kristen Dunst. And I'm just like, I haven't seen her in a movie in a while. And that's called Woodshock here on Blu-ray. This movie is really kind of hard to explain. But it's pretty much about like, medical marijuana and how some people toke up and how they hallucinate and different things. It's like a real weird, trippy kind of movie. It kind of made me feel like I was watching the Virgin Suicides Part 2 in a way. Like the way it was shot, the art, like the weird like lens flares and the weird like, the way they were like, I don't know how to explain it. They're like messing with the camera effects and kind of like making you feel all tripped out. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't even have to, like, smoke weed or be on anything to watch this movie to make you feel, if you're watching this movie, you feel like you're smoked like a big old blunt or something. Even, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, the performances in here were good. It just felt kind of weird. You know what I mean? If you like the Virgin Suicides, I think you guys might like this one too, but the Virgin Suicides was a lot better done in my opinion here. But I always like Kristen Dunst, man. She's always been one of my favorite actresses out there. But if it sounds interesting to you, definitely give this one a watch. Especially if you like, weird, psychedelic, filmmaking here. But on this Blu-ray, you get a making of featurette on here with the, people talking about the making of the movie. And last but not least, from Olive Films, is a film from my childhood, and it's from Don Bluth, the same guy that made, Land Before Time and the 5-0 movies and stuff like that, and that is Rock-a-Doodle here on Blu-ray. I know you guys probably remember this as, from your childhood, pretty much about a rooster dressed up as Elvis going on an adventure. It's just one of those ones I was just like, it's on Blu-ray? What? So I just wanted to see it and watch it after all this time, and I gotta say, it's a really weird, tripped out movie. You know what I mean? It's definitely not one of Don Bluth's best movies by any means, but it does look pretty decent here on Blu-ray. There really isn't any new special features on it whatsoever. But if you guys remember this from your childhood, like this one and like dinosaurs and We're Back and stuff like that, it's just fun stuff to revisit after many years of not seeing it. Straight from my childhood, Rock-a-Doodle here on Blu-ray. No special features, but looks really nice here on a 1080p. But guys, that's all I have to talk to you guys about today for my Hoarding Up video. Hopefully I see you guys next Monday at the Chinese Theater, December 4th, for the Mortal Kombat Annihilation screening with the stars in person. Come on, man. Links down below to get your ticket, and I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching.